Hey everyone, welcome to Roberta Meg's Real Journey, where you are following me on my journey from going referral-based part-time realtor to full launching, helping many people all over the greater Houston area. The past couple weeks have been quite eventful. 2 weeks ago was probably one of my lowest weeks since I started this journey. It was just one of those weeks where I just felt like I was hitting wall after wall. I promised I'd be real here. So it was a week where I was just in tears almost every day. Things that I've been working so hard that just didn't work out the way I planned it, the way I was setting everything up for it. And I was probably in tears almost every day. So grateful to my friends who've been there when I call them and who encouraged me, from my teammates in my office. And then last week came a breakthrough. Somehow the heaviness just lifted. I was in a much better headspace, been focusing on gratitude. We got to hear from Diana Kokosva, one of the top names in real estate, who talked about mindset. And what was really neat was not only did my mindset get lifted, but things started coming together. I had 3 houses go under contract last week. People who tell me that December is hard to sell, I would say people are always moving. 2 of those houses were homes that had been sitting on the market for months and had multiple offer scenarios. So it was really neat to see all that come together. And I can't share my story without giving God the glory, because one of my sellers, this listing that I've had on the market, you've probably seen the beautiful home. We did the art and harp night there, but what was really neat was my seller had a very specific new construction floor plan that she wanted in a very specific community. And we've been looking this whole time while our home's been on the market, but that home was not available in the community she wanted. So we've seen it in other ones, but she would have to move. Well, the day that we got a really good offer in on her property, she sends me a link and says, look, this home, the one I want, is available in the community I want. So quickly I call the builder and they tell me, oh, it's actually under contract. But hold on, wait, let me see. Turns out, calls me right back and says, you know what, that home was under contract and it fell through today. So God had really saved that new home. He knew exactly when that new home would be ready. So all the pieces have fallen together, from the seller giving us, from the buyer on that side, giving us everything that we need to make the numbers and the timing work and the lease back, to the builder giving us what we needed to make the timing and the numbers all work too, so that everything fell together perfectly for my client. And I just love that even though we don't see how things are working, and sometimes we feel very frustrated because it's not in our timing, that God knows what He's doing, and we can trust and we can be faithful to that. So I give Him all the glory for that. And I just want to thank you for following me on my journey in the low weeks, in the high weeks, and we move forward. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.